Hi Leo, welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. I am here today to do a general collective romantic love reading for anyone with the sign of Leo in your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Also, if you are a cross watcher who's dealing with a Leo, you are very welcome here. The thing to know about general readings is that they are not personal readings, so they cannot and they will not resonate with every viewer out there. Sometimes it's a sentence, sometimes it's a segment, and sometimes it's the whole thing. Please take only what applies to your situation and leave the rest behind. We are going to begin, as always, by connecting to the white light of the divine through my angel aura crystal. We are going to do this together by taking a nice deep breath in the highest vibration of love, and in that breath, we will pull in the Leo collective. Namaste. Okay, Leo, let's get your theme for today. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. And thank you so much for being a part of our great little tribe here. I am so grateful we're growing and expanding, and that opens up flexibility for me as we keep growing. I'll get these messages out to a higher number of people. And then at one point, I'll be able to offer you guys the opportunity for personal readings, private readings. So that is super exciting. If you're brand new here, welcome in. And I hope you enjoy the style of reading that I do. It's a little different, but everybody has their own way. And if I'm not your reader, there are so many beautiful, talented readers on Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram? Whoa. Maybe this is going to be about some social media. On YouTube. A lot of them you'll find if you go into my section, you'll see the channels that I follow. So many of them have helped guide me along this journey, and I've learned a lot from all of them. And so, again, if I'm not your reader, there are several others. The other thing is if this is not your reading, please know all of my readings are timeless. You can go back into my entire catalog of readings, and I'm sure you'll find other Leo readings there and other readings for the other placements in your birth chart. So, without further ado, gotta get my reading glasses on. Sign of my age. Our theme for today begins with support, and it is also paired with determination. That looks a little bit like maybe some sacral chakra energy. So let's read about this because, of course, yes, we want to. Okay, page 68. Okay. Support says to give encouragement or assistance. This little card is here to remind you that you are safe, you are loved, worthy, and protected. You are free to choose your path and direction, knowing that you are being guided at all times. When the path seems a little cloudy and uncertainty takes over, step back for a moment. Take your time and let intuition and your inner knowledge take the lead. You do not have to solve everything at once. With little steps and great support, big things are possible. The charity and knowledge I need is deeply rooted within me. I like this, that you're safe, you're loved, you're worthy and protected, and you are free to choose your path. Where are you going? What do you want? And you are supported in that. So next, let's take a peek at how our determination card comes in. Oh, this might be root chakra, actually. Ooh. It says to feel secure in your being. It says the dynamics of this lifetime can be complicated. There really does not exist in this earthly dimension an environment that is free of trauma, blockages, and lessons. The color red is the color of the first chakra to as the root or base chakra. The root chakra is associated with keeping life exciting and sustainable. It is also associated with trusting, belonging, and accepting. When you feel lost or insecure, you lose energy due to the fear these feelings bring up. When the root chakra energy is in balance, you are centered, grounded, healthy, and vibrant with unlimited physical energy. You love your body, you love to use it, and you take care of it. You feel secure in your life and display good common sense. Remain positive and open to all possibilities. Doing this will strengthen the root chakra and create stability and inner strength. So I like that this is talking a bit about trusting, knowing that you're supported, knowing that you have the determination to stay positive and strengthen and be open to all possibilities. We're going to see how this all plays in, but I like that how these are paired together because it talks a lot about you have divine support. You also have friends and family to support you, but a lot of this also looks like you learning how to support yourself in things, which is absolutely stunning. Your action is number 42. Oh my gosh. Time to move on. Flow with the river. See where it takes you. Ooh, Leo. Okay. We're going to dive nice and deep into this reading, and we're going to see how this all plays out because it always comes back, and it always does. So Leo, we're going to begin over here. This is your energy, how you're showing up in this connection with your person of interest at the current time. Next up is their energy, how they're showing up with you at this current time. Please and thank you. Okay. Next will be the shared space of this connection. What's happening for both of you together in this partnership at the current time? Please and thank you. And lastly, this is your person's true, authentic, genuine feelings for you at this current time. Please and thank you. What are they truly feeling for you? Okay. Okay, Leo, at the bottom of the deck, this is the undercurrent of what is happening, propelling this whole thing forward, and we find the World card. The World speaks about a successful completion to a cycle. Something's all the way done, and something is absolutely ready to, it's a victory. It's a good thing that it's done. It's a cycle, a chapter, a relationship. Don't know, but we're going to find out as we dive in. But that is our undercurrent. That's what's jet fueling this entire situation forward. Leo, how you are showing up at this time with your person of interest is Queen of Wands and Five of Cups. Comes as no surprise. There's your fire energy of the Wands suit. And I want to just point out something here. You seem to be very balanced. There's some beautiful yellow flowers here, and there's a yellow flower here. There is something here, okay? I'm not going to lie. You are standing in beautiful power. You are a gorgeous human being. Your energy is beautiful. And honestly, the thing is that you do have some things that you have some regrets about. There's something you feel sad about. There's something you miss. There's something that is just some lower, what do I call that? I always call that, like, it's not low vibrational. It's just quiet energy. It's that sadness. It's that when we've lost something energy. So let's see what this is. Let's dive a little deeper. Please and thank you. Show me what is this energy of Five of Cups for Leo's energy at this current time. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the King of Cups. So this is a lot about your feelings. You are deep, deep in your feelings. There are 4 cards of cups here. That's all feelings. You've got some regrets about a connection that you had with your person of interest. And this is someone you did love very much or still do. You've put a lot of time and energy into this connection. I feel like for both of you, for some reason, I am feeling that this has taken a while for this, whatever we're about to unpack. It hasn't happened real fast. It's required a lot of patience. I'm definitely sensing that. I think that you wanted to move together with this person somewhere. You wanted to go forward in your relationship with this person. And I feel like you've worked really hard. You've been planning, you've been preparing, you've been trying to get this figured out. I think maybe you've even sent like some love letters. You've tried to be very romantic. I think you've tried to look at things from this person's love language. And the hard part about this is that maybe you didn't understand what their love language was, because King of Cups is a person who doesn't really speak their love. They show their love more. So I'm sensing that maybe all the hard work that you put into trying to figure this out with this person, it feels a little bit like it's just taken a long time. It's taken its toll on you. That's the right way to say that. It's been something that's been extraordinarily hard for you, and you have had to require some support and determination. You know, sometimes when we're in a relationship that feels almost like a dead end, I think that in and of itself can feel like defeat. I'm sensing maybe you guys live by water, a lake, a river, a creek, a stream, an ocean. For someone here, you do live by water. You live by, I can even see like a big lake, like a very big lake. But it's somewhere people really do like to go. I can see that clearly. I'm getting that as an intuitive hit here. But either way, I think what's happened here is it was really hard for you because you worked hard on trying to figure out this person and their love language. And I feel like you have some regrets attached to that. I don't know if it's that it didn't work. We're going to find out as we keep moving along, but I like to bring out as much as I get, and then that way if it connects with you, it's sort of like oh yeah, that's mine. So just remember, it's not for everybody either. So remember that too. But this person definitely felt you liked the intimacy and the inner harmony that you felt with this person. You liked their energy quite a bit, and you liked the conversations you guys had together. You enjoyed speaking to this person quite a bit. Yeah. Let's move next to their energy. Let's see what's happening for them. Their energy is currently towards you, the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Right now, I'm going to say this. I'm already getting this. This is a reading. This has a lot to do with misunderstandings, and maybe one person is you're both trying really hard to figure this out, but it's almost like being at an impasse. I'm being shown, you know, when you take two magnets and you try to put them together, but they're both on the positive side here, and you're trying to push them together, but all they want to do, it's like you get forced, but they just keep doing this, like they won't stick. One of them has to flip over in order for it to stick. And I feel like in this situation already, it really looks like you guys are trying so hard. This person loves you. We're going to start with that. But they feel isolated from you. They feel alone. They feel like everything they've tried has not worked. They feel like they are starting to almost age through this process, and it has felt really hard for them. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to dive a little deeper into this, but it does feel like as much as you're trying to figure this person out, they're feeling very mirrored towards you. You've got regrets. They feel alone. And you both have a Two of Cups. So let's dive a little deeper. What is this Five of Pentacles doing here for Leo's person of interest? Please and thank you. One or both of you also, I can see, likes to wear the color red quite a bit. It might be your favorite color. It might be their favorite color. Not sure. Let's see. Their Five of Pentacles is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. The Five of Wands, that comes as no surprise. The Queen of Cups, interesting. And the Empress. So you have King of Cups, they have Queen of Cups, okay? So you could be the masculine energy. Remember, we all have masculine and feminine energy. There is no gender in tarot. Do not take it. If I say queen or king, that's just the card. But we all embody masculine and feminine qualities. If you are more of the masculine energy, that makes sense that you're sitting over here. If this person is more of the masculine energy, it's that you two are doing a lot of thinking about one another, a lot of feeling towards one another. I think for them, the reason they feel very isolated and out in the cold from you, just alone, like they don't feel like anything they've tried is working, is that it's taken such a long time. There's something that this person has had to require a lot of patience. Remember, I said that about you too. It feels like it's just taken a really long time for this to like happen. I got that very strongly. This person, I think there's been a fight, and I sensed that earlier here. There was an argument that the two of you have recently had, and it probably involved something like too many people being involved. And I say that maybe also because of the support card, and this is a lot about extra people being there for you. This card has a lot of people in it, so there's too many people involved in your relationship. And I think that's what the argument was about. I also want to say the argument that you guys most recently had, the big one, it came as a huge shock to this person. Whatever came out, they were just like taken aback. And it very much felt to them like, oh my God, I had no idea that they felt like this. This person does love you. I want you to hear that, and I can see that you love this person very much. I think you guys are at one of those stalemates in a relationship where it's like you're not understanding them, they're not understanding you, and the hard part is you have had this huge fight, and then it feels a lot like it's like, oh, I wish we didn't do that. And I feel like now I have a better understanding of this. This says time to move on, but I'm not necessarily sure it means time to move on from each other. I think it's time to let go of the fear, let go of the anxiety, let go of the lower entities of fear, anxiety, depression, those things, and honor the space of, okay, we love each other, because this person sees you as their ultimate. You are what they want. And I feel like they would like to birth a new beginning. They want this to actually come in a beautiful way. I think they don't know how, or if they've tried, it's been, possibly it's fallen on, it didn't show up in the right way that you wanted it. Remember that a huge love language as an act of service is to honor the way a person can love you. If it does not align with the way you need to be loved, have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. If they still can't or are unwilling, remember there are some people that cannot love in an individual language. So let's use example. If your love language is physical touch, and this person's love language is absolutely not physical touch, and they don't do PDA, and they don't, they feel that the intimacy between two people needs to always be in a bedroom, that's going to be really hard for you. And yes, they can try, but understand that that won't come as second nature to them. It won't be natural. They are going to have to put in effort. But also know that when we show up for each other in partnership, we do try to understand the other person. We do try to show up for them in the best healthy way, because this person does want everything with you. They have a lot of hopes. They have a lot of goals and dreams, possibly going on a trip with you. I think for them, they love you so much. And I think, remember the World card is our undercurrent. I think the ending that needs to happen here is you guys need to let go of your fears. This does say separation, and that could be, maybe you guys did have a massive blow up fight, because I could feel that energy here. And I feel like if you live together, one of you temporarily, hear me on this is temporary, moved out, okay? If that is not your version of this story, I think this person is potentially thinking, if we can't get this back on track, maybe we do need to break up for a little bit. So let's move to the shared space. Let's see what's happening for both of you currently. We have the 10 of Pentacles, We have the Two of Swords. And we have the King of Cups. So, okay. You both currently are sitting at, what do I do here? How do I do this? I don't want to fight with my person. I love my Leo. Leo loves me. You're both sitting at a crossroads about your connection, about the long-term connection that's been between the two of you. Long-term, take that very liberally. Long-term, to some people, can feel 2 weeks. To other people, 2 months. To other people, 2 years. To other people, 50 years. But this is about a connection, a commitment between two people. And being at a crossroads and being like, what do we do? I don't understand how to get this back together. I want you to hear something though. This is based in love. This is because both of you love each other very much. The fact that the King and Queen of Cups keep showing up here definitely tells me a lot. That this is about, like I said, this has felt from the beginning like two magnets that just can't, it's like flip one of you around and all of this is going to settle down. I just think you guys had an epic fight about something. And I think it has a lot to do, I can feel this, it has a lot to do with not understanding each other's love language. I think your determination is coming from the fact that you're like, hey, I want to feel secure in my life, and I feel like you're trying to show up and feel secure. I want you to hear something. If you don't feel secure within your own self, no other person is going to fill that void. If you need to feel secure in your relationship, start being secure with your own self. Start honoring the space of self and be secure with you. And then everything else also will flip the magnet around, love yourself, and all of this will start like a breath of, like a fire that gets lit through a barren ground. It's going to whoosh. Okay, did you hear me? I hope you did. Let's see your side of the shared space, please and thank you. What is Leo's side of the shared space of this experience? Okay, we have Two of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of wand activity here. So we've moved from cups to wands. So all of your feels are now being put into action. Okay? Wands are about action. Cups are about feelings. You had a lot of cups, now you've got a lot of wands. So for you, your version of this, I don't know what to do. How am I getting this back on track with my person? You are making a beautiful decision. A decision, it might be based on this reading. It might be based on the support you get from someone you trust very much, friend, family, whatever. But you've made a lovely decision and you know it's time to move these things forward. Okay, and I just had a beautiful little hummingbird fly outside of my window, which hummingbirds, when they show up, they are a message from the divine, and it's basically saying yes. Like it's a positive little gift from the universe. Yes. So you know it's time. You've made a decision about letting go of what doesn't serve you and honoring what's ready for you. The Wheel of Fortune always drops off stuff that's not meant for us, and it's auspicious and lucky, and it brings up the right stuff. And for you, that means moving forward into happier times, because some things, this whole fight, this whole thing has felt heavy. It's felt hard for you to carry. Somebody here also, I can feel, lives with your person on like a ranch or a large farm. I can see two people working very hard with animals, with livestock. Also, one or both of you may have a tattoo of, somebody in this equation has a tattoo of a flower, like a very large one I can see. If that's not your version of the story, it's okay. Doesn't mean it's not for you. Your person's side of the shared space of this story is, quote unquote, the Magician, the Hermit, Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups. Because your person has been so confused by this fight and feeling isolated or out away from you, and I think the confusion, they've felt so confused. And this has taken a long time for this to get back to where we're at right now for them. Whatever that fight is, it left them feeling really confused. And that's why they don't know what to do. They love you, but they are really confused about what to do. I think for them, they're nervous that if they try again, there's some danger associated with it. Like there could be some things that they didn't see. And so for them, their fear is preventing them. That's why they feel trapped. They feel stuck in a situation. But I want you to know something about Eight of Swords. It is fear. It is an ego-based fear. It's an illusion. Anyone that's overthinking, you can quiet the mind, get centered with what you know. And I think that's what they're doing here as with the Hermit card. I think they're trying to really honor going deep within and listening to what their gut and their soul is telling them about this connection. Let go of the confusion. Like, get rid of this. You can change all of this with the Hermit card. This person's doing a beautiful deep soul dive, because what they want to do is they want to manifest all of this from the brand new beginning. They want to start all over. This person loves you and you love them too. And I feel like whatever this argument was, if both of you just show up and apologize and actually try to hear from each other's version, I think this could actually settle down. Flip the magnet, remember? Flip the magnet. Okay, yeah, so this, remember I keep saying you guys live by water or you live on a ranch. I can really feel by a river. Something, this is talking about the stability of your home and what is important to both of you in connection and the roots. If you're married, this is a lot about, like, I think you guys have come to a bit of a crossroads about this, but honestly, if you're not married, I think for you guys, this is a little bit about, like, hold on a second. If we're going to move forward, we do need to figure this out with each other, because the stability that's here is based in love, and it's too special to just let it go without really trying. You do have Eight of Pentacles over here, and you are trying really hard. I can say that, and I'm going to give you kudos, Leo, because honestly, and remember, I want to take a brief second. Remember that energy is reversed too. Sometimes it can flip. So this could be all your story, but it's like the flip-flop. Sometimes, like I said, only one segment resonates with you. Take what is yours, leave the rest. Don't try to shove your foot into a shoe that doesn't fit. Okay? This does say unrequited love. So one of you is afraid that there's, like, the chemistry is gone. Okay? And look at this card. I just said chemistry. Wow, I love when tarot does this. One of you or both of you are terrified that the connection between the two of you is gone and that there isn't enough love here. That is not true. I want you to hear that from me. So if you've been thinking, okay, this is over, I'm going to go talk to my buds, I'm going to move out, it's all done. No, I want you to hear me. No, it isn't. It's not all done. You guys are both afraid of the other in a situation. Whatever this fight was, it shocked the hell out of this person. And I want you to hear me on this. You're both sitting in fear. Raise the vibration. Remember in this determination card, I'm going to pull this back out. Remain positive and open to possibilities. Doing this will strengthen the root chakra and create stability and inner strength. I've been saying that the whole reading is honor the space of self, get centered in self, feel good about self, and show up for each other, because both of you are about ready to make a very large mistake. I want you to hear that. Do not believe that love is not the foundation of this, because love is absolutely the foundation of this. And both of you feel like the chemistry is gone. You're afraid of that. It isn't. It's not. Magnets can't go together like this. Somebody's got to give. And then you're stuck like glue. Okay? How this person truly feels for you at this time is the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups. Yep. and the Four of Wands. Okay. I think whatever happened in this situation, remember this fight that I keep talking about, this person would like to move forward from that fight. Okay. It's time. Look at all these gears. In order for this to work, it requires a lot of movement from the root down. And then as one wheel turns, the next wheel turns, the next wheel turns, and then we get up here to a heart-centered wheel. Okay. This is about moving away, taking things with you, moving forward. Okay. Sometimes this can be about lies. In this situation, I don't feel that way at all. There's nothing to give me the feeling that this is about lying. I think in this card, you can see the representation is there's a bit of eggs, like a nest of eggs down here by the tail. And she's got one that she's like, this is what I'm taking. This is what I truly want. It's being held close to my heart. So I think this person is ready to leave behind all of the arguments and the fighting, and they would like to work together with you to get this to move forward. Why? You ready for this? This is long-term happy life. This is union and celebrating a long-term happy life together that is abundant, that is happy, that is passionate, that is charged. Okay, Leo, I want you to know, like, whatever this argument was about, it is not to devalue your feelings, because if you're the one that started it, or if they are, or how it, whatever shocked them about this, like if it blew up too big, or if you both have been bickering and it just like, whatever. Just know that this person would like to work this out. And I can see that you do too. So you guys are going to have to put down the armor. You guys are going to have to remember that this, I'm going to bring them back up again because literally this is what you both want. You love each other very much. And so let's just get a tiny little bit more. When this does move forward, where would Leo's person like it to move into? Please and thank you. What would they like as the outcome with the Wheel of Fortune here? Okay. We have 9 of Pentacles. We have 10 of Pentacles. We have Page of Cups. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Emperor. Yes. So this person is balancing their masculine and feminine energy, okay? They realize that the connection between the two of you is long-term. It is very abundant. They honor this space of marriage, union, being together for a very long time, long, happy life. They are standing in their beautiful power, saying, when this moves forward, I want to apologize. I want to move forward. And what they truly want is marriage and union and 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Hierophant, 4 of Wands. That is basically the all of the cards that are about marriage and union and togetherness. This person does not want to break up with you. They want to be with you, Leo. So if you want them, the cycle that needs to close out is the fear and the anxiety and the misalignment. Flip those magnets. Somebody's got to flip, right? Somebody has to flip the magnet. So if you're the one that has to give, do it. If they're the one that has to give, let them know. Look, you did X, Y, and Z, and I need to see X from you. Be very clear. Like, don't dilly-dally. Just be very honest and genuine. But remember, no partnership is a dictatorship. Partnership is compromise. Like it's together. It's two partners. It's not my way or the highway. Okay. This does say that there's been some sad news, a disappointment. I think this fight was the disappointment. And it does say to let your friends help you. So that comes back full circle to this support card. Like, I know I've talked a bit in this reading about self-love, but don't discredit family and friends that really want what's best for both of you, because that is a true friend. Like, or this can also be about maybe the suggestion to fix this. If it's a long-term connection and it feels like it's past the point of just talking, go speak to a therapist. Go to counseling together. There's no shame in that. And the only reason people don't want to do it is because it puts the mirror up in their face and then they have to see what they don't want to look at. And you could challenge me on that all day long. I have been through umpteen million years of therapy. I can tell you right now, until you want to get real with yourself, therapy will feel like a trigger. It's not. Okay, just want you to hear that. Let's get some messages from your person. What would they say to you about this? Like, I can't think we can see what they want, but let's see what other further messages, what would they actually say to you? I'm waiting for the right time. I don't know what to do, so I do nothing. It's important for me to stay grounded and balanced no matter what is going on. And this is the real thing, I know. So I want you to know, like I said, this person's kind of trapped by fear. They don't quite know what to do. I think, like I said, I keep being pulled back here. They were so shocked by what happened in that fight that honestly, I think, just remember you both love each other. And I feel like that will help this to move forward. I think there's some beautiful insight into their heart and what they do want with you. And I feel like that's the thing to remember here. Twin flames, your passion ignites. If you do align with the fact that this is a twin flame union, they have Emperor, Empress, and the Four of Wands is here. All of that is twin flame energy. So if you align with that, it says your passion ignites. It says surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Remember, I said, I think that moving on is from the fear and the anxiety and the stress. I think that cycle is what needs to be surrendered. And then it says healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So, Leo, this is where I'm going to leave this reading. It has been a tiny little bit long. I apologize, but I do know when messages come out, they have to come out no matter how long it takes. So I want to thank you for spending a part of your day with me today. If this was your reading, please like it. Please let me know to drop me a little comment and tell me how it's your story. If you know another Leo or someone who's dealing with a Leo and this is their story, please share it. And also please remember to subscribe to my channel. It's been my honor to read for you today. Thank you so much. And I look forward to reading for in the future. I'll see you next time, Leo. Bye.